Mr. Fuller and Albert, and I would say that Mr. Fuller was not exactly back to the land, but he certainly was an interesting person, and his ideas could be used by people who were back to the land. Yes. Now, you know, in case you don't recognize it, this is Ralph Borsodi. And even before Bill had gone into the Air Force, his parents had met Borsodi at conferences. They discovered about his school of living and read about him, read his life in the city. And so Bill worked with Ray Treichler. I believe, and Ray Treichler got Borsodi to come.
And Ray Treichler was involved with the farm at Black Mountain.
He was the farm manager. He ran the farm. Thank you, John.
Yeah.
And I felt that the students had sort of come to cheer and stayed to cheer because Borsodi, you know, they after his talk, they asked a lot of questions. But by the time he left, he had a lot of people convinced. I thought it was very interesting. And I brought the volume of this because while my husband was courting me, he asked me to read this.
Was there a quiz?
I think I might need a red flight from the city. First one. Borsodi, about the same time that Black Mountain started his school of living. And I have some more to show you himself. And he had been a financial analyst in New York City, but he came to believe that the right way for mankind to live and for our society was decentralism, was local community. And he believed that the cost of transportation completely negated all the things that you made by mass production. And a lot of people have agreed with him, and he has followers until this day. And he wrote a stack of books, and one of the, next slide, one of the important people for him was a woman named Mildred Loomis. And Mrs. Loomis was the one who actually ran the school of living and published the newsletters and held the conferences and did all those things. But she believed so much in Borsodi, and she and her husband lived on a farm and really did it. Whereas Borsodi, didn't have a lot of time to farm. He was writing books, but he was a wonderful person. All right, and I have some copies of her newsletters here too. Now, when Bill went to Black Mountain, he was very disappointed that Black Mountain didn't have practical, or what you might call homesteading skills, back to the land skills. But they did have printing. So the two things he found that really were related to his back to the land was the printing shop and the weaving shop. So he printed up a label. If he were selling whole wheat flour, and he liked the experimenting with different types of prints. So that's one label that he printed at Black Mountain. So this is where I said to Rachel that I think that the whole reason you're there was interesting. He put it on a 4-H'er. And I won a national prize. And they took it to Chicago for a week. So there are these ticks. What? You are yes. So there are these ticks going down. We were cold, too. After we were married, we went back to Iowa and his parents' farm, and Bill designed and built his house. And later on, after our family grew, we did actually have to double the length of it for our family. And this is where we gardened and froze and canned and made everything. And I guess the next picture, go to the next picture, Rachel. All right. It's a stone floor, Bill made himself. The rug is one that we cooked ourselves. And the next picture, I think you can actually see more of the furniture you made. This is a desk. The bottom part was storage. The upper part rested on the bottom part. And the desk part was behind the magazine rack. He made the little chair from a sprouts. He made the sewing chest. And of course, he made the little chest. Well, this is our fireplace, and they made the copper hood, and but we didn't actually heat just with fireplace yet. When Bill was in the Air Force, he was stationed at Hawley in southern England, and he found out by letters from his parents that the Soil Association was located very nearby. And the Soil Association was being organized by Lady E. Balfour. She was a niece of the Balfour who was the Prime Minister, and her friend Miss Carnley came along with her, and she had given her house, which was built in 14 something before Columbus came to America, and she gave that to the Soil Association, and so Bill visited her, helped her shift them up, as they called it, and he was a charter member of the Soil Association. Oh, and this is when she's visiting us in Iowa, yes. And Rachel was about 2 at the time. Then Bill decided that we needed to do something for the School of Living. So he decided we would have a homesteading exposition. So this is just a little discussion of the homesteading exposition, and I think, Rachel, the next slide, just so some of the things that we did. Somebody talked about the philosophy of homestead living. Then different people talked about other things related to it. It was a lot of fun. And this is Rachel when she was about 3. She's swinging a weed cutter, you notice. And Bill and his dad loved their sawmill. You can see Bill on this side and Dad's on the other side. Okay, onto the next. And they loved to build. And this is a granary that they built. And they would spend months designing and making sure that it was architecturally pleasing to them before they would start to build. This is their granary. And this is about the time that we were beginning to outgrow our house, I think. And it was partly because we were outgrowing our house, and partly because Bill was interested not just in doing his homesteading, but in being part of a school, you know. Black Mountain hadn't really turned into the school of living that he had envisioned, but so after this, we went to Colorado. And this is the truck that we moved our goodies in to Colorado. And there we are, our old, wonderful old log house that we lived in. It had actually been a part of the original ranch, I think, the log house was. After a couple of years there, Bill felt that he had an offer for a better situation at the mountain school.